Hello, boys and girls and creatures from beyond. This is Vinicius Guerrero, but you can also call me Vinny. And I'm here today to demonstrate to you guys a little bit of my Blender add-on tool called Pre Rendered Creator. I'm gonna use this website called Mixamo to get some nice characters. This website is pretty good. It is free. You can just go ahead and select 3D character. First, of course, you can just make an account. I'm gonna go ahead and from this ready to use list, choose one of these characters. Once again, any of those should work. You just have to select one, or maybe if you want, create one. I'll go ahead with this one. Gonna select this character. Then I'll go to the animations tab here, and I'm gonna browse through some of these ready to use animations. Once again, you can create your own character from scratch inside Blender if you prefer, and also make your own animations. But as for demonstration purposes only, I'm gonna choose one of these ready to use. Let's see the second page here. Not gonna pick up any fancy. Okay, this one should work. Injured walking. I'm gonna select this animation, and also as a tip for you guys, I'd rather use the in place feature here, so your PNG file won't be strange once you render it. I'll go ahead and download this character. I'll go with the FBX file. The keyframe reduction, I'll choose uniform, and the frames per second, I'm gonna go for 24. Now, I'm choosing 24 frames per second because this is a demonstration purpose only, but if you prefer animations with longer length, or if you have animations that takes long to finish, you can choose whatever works best for your project. In my case, 24 frames should be enough, since this is gonna slow down a little bit the process of rendering depending on your machine. I'm just gonna go ahead and download this file, and once this file is loaded up and inside my hard drive, I'll continue the second part inside Blender. So now it's finally time for start using our pre-render creator script for Blender 2.8. As you can see, I have already downloaded the FBX file here, and you can just use the pre-render creator add-on folder as well. You will find the script under PI extension, and you could use the example.blend file. But in this case, we're gonna start from scratch. So I'll go ahead and open up my Blend 2.8 here. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and just save my file, as this is necessary for the add-on to know where to store your sprites. If you hit N, you will notice that we don't have any add-on installed for now. So I'll just go ahead and install it from scratch. You can go under Edit and then Preferences. Just hit Add-on tab, Install, and search for your Pre Rendered Creator plugin. Install the add-on and enable it. Okay, once that is done, you should find under the N key here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and just delete this cube. Then we're gonna go to File, Import, and choose FBX, and choose our animation. Okay, this is starting to look interesting. So as you can see, on this case, we have an armature and two meshes. So I'll select them, And first thing, I'll just add an empty cube. I'll grab this cube on the z-axis, I'll bring it up a little bit, okay, then I'll select my meshes and the cube as the last item. Once it's highlighted, you're gonna just hit Ctrl P and set the parent to object, keep transform. Okay, looking good. I'll rename my empty to render because this is gonna be my sprite. I'll hit N key and fulfill my target, which in this case will be the render. My sprite name is gonna be named idle, and the folder I want to call it sprite sheet. Awesome. Once you have these three options fulfilled, you can just hit default camera, and this will help you visualize what your sprite is gonna look like. So I'm just gonna hit 0 now, and then you should have a front view on what's gonna be rendered. Of course, you could also parent the light. It's a good idea to know what's the best angle of light, the source of light you want for your sprite. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this guy and I'm gonna scale it up until I find the whole camera. Okay, that's good for me. And also I'm gonna hide the armature because I don't want this to be rendered. Okay. Alright, so next steps are pretty easy. I'm just gonna choose a preset. You have the options for none. If you choose none, of course, you're gonna have more params like rotation steps, so you're gonna have to fulfill this on your own. Or what is actually easier, you can just choose a predefined one. I'll go ahead and just choose for Directional Sprites, and I don't want my final PNG file to be this big, so I'll just put here 256 by 256. That's gonna work for me. Once again, the camera distance, it's up to you. I'm just not gonna use it, and just click Render Sprites. And if I choose here demo, you're gonna see the sprite sheet folder, and inside I have the idle folder, and I have all the directions here. Amazing, right? This is gonna save us so much time. So you have your character and all the directions that you want. Also keep in mind that here I selected the animation to end in frame 1, but you could use all the animations that you want. And also you can place it in whatever best direction you want, as well as bring your camera up a little bit to make a top-down view, to make sprites like Diablo, and use whatever way fits best for your game. And here is another animation example using a standing with briefcase idle, and this model I also choose for directional sprites. So we have a full animation cycle here for the 4 directions, and as you can see, the plugin handles it the same way. So let's see how the image would look like inside our game engine. Now once again, you can choose to use this add-on whatever way works best for your game. I hope you make good use of it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.